talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How are y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Are you clean, crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let us chat, shall we? The system is rigged against the working class. U.S. postal workers describe overwork, exhaustion caused by Amazon package delivery. That is what I'm going to be chatting on today. We're going to be listening to a couple different people give their honest, earnest opinions from different crafts on what Amazon has done to interrupt their life. I have two different opinions about that. But before we get into that, my video from yesterday where I'm telling people, hey, all new people that are working for the post office, listen to this video. There's a couple people that did not really care for that. I get it. I understand. And a couple people that didn't care happened to be with the union. Ironic, isn't it? Now, I have nothing against the union whatsoever. And I tell people, hey, if you got a great union rep and union steward, by all means, work with them. But I want to say something directly to the unions that, the union people that are here, the stewards that are here, that are listening. Listen, you wouldn't have any issues with my words if you were doing your due diligence. I understand you follow a script, and 99% of the times, you guys are yes men. That sounds pretty rough, right? But I can't say this just because it's happened to me. No, I can say this because a majority of the people that watch this, they're not just Democrats, they're not just Republicans, they're not gay, they're not straight. It's every single postal worker in this country comes on here and has the same issues, and those are the majority. So if they're having the same issues and they are the majority and the union is supposed to represent the majority, don't listen to me. Listen to the people that you represent. It's just that simple. If you have a problem with what I say, then in 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, come on the channel and say, let me look at the comments and see how many people are like, wow, man, our union is great. Oh, man, our union's doing their thing. Kind of like how they do over there at UPS. Look at their comments. They're a lot different than your comments, aren't they? Yeah. Why do you think that is? I would drop the mic, but yeah, I can't drop the mic. That's my mic. Okay, so don't be mad at me. I'm only expressing what everybody else is saying. It's just that this platform is just able to give everybody the word. They saying it. Don't be mad at Jay. You can't be mad at Jay. You can't be mad because there's one platform. There's a couple of them that are known. And then the people are getting on here and they're all expressing the same frustrations. Don't worry about the social media guy. Deal with the frustrations. How about that? How about that? You guys gonna sit there in the room. We gotta get rid of this JH. He ain't gonna do nothing. Shut up. Anyway, so let's talk about the real issues at hand, shall we? A rural carrier from Colorado. Let's put the readers on. If any guys want to try and snuff me out, I got glasses. You can't hit a guy with 4 eyes. The rural regular carriers are working 12-hour shifts right now at our office. However, the lower tier RCAs are mandated to come in at 6 a.m. and we've been getting off at midnight. Damn it. Some of us live about an hour away from the office. Working 6 days a week like this with less than 4 hours of sleep a night is crazy. Then we're getting yelled at by the postmaster that if we don't finish delivering everything, that we must also work on Sundays too, which means no days off. This is inhumane treatment. Some of us started wearing diapers to work. What? Since our postmaster has pointed out that there are no bathroom breaks listed on the rural carrier's labor contract. What? Back to the union. Wait, what? To use the bathroom, we have to clock out for a 30-minute lunch break since that is the only break time we're allowed per our contract. So we're working an 18-hour nonstop shift and we're being forced to choose between eating and going to the bathroom. Woo! Let's go on to the next one. I'm not going to read all of this. A letter carrier from Alabama. Amazon packages are a headache. We're going into 7 a.m. and start running packages. Then we come back and start delivering mail plus packages. We are understaffed and we're told 12 hours are mandatory this holiday season. I was doing over 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even on your 1 day off, you had to get up and go to work. Next year, something needs to be done. I can't do anything for you, but I know who should be able to do something for your union. Okay, so that first one was from Colorado. This one was from Alabama. So these are not my personal friends. Postal worker from Fort Worth, Texas. In about 2013, whenever USPS started delivering Amazon, there was a very bad weather day that was undeliverable. But manager told us to deliver Amazon no matter what, even if we had priority packages as well. So anyone in postal management that says Amazon didn't take priority over everything else is not being honest. All these handoff parcels from FedEx and UPS are killing morale due to the overwhelming amount of parcels to deliver, especially during the holidays. The heat in the summer in Texas don't help. The poor heaters in the winter. Now we had a video about that. How about Tennessee? There are multiple offices here that are completely overburdened. I was a rural carrier in 3 locations and all offices have RCAs, working 6 days a week and 12 to 14 hours a day year round. Time off isn't approved. If you call out, you are threatened and called lazy. Career rural carriers are one location, are forced to work 6 days a week year round. South Carolina. This story is absolutely true everywhere nationwide. These subs are quitting because they're being sent from their home offices to offices in cities they've never been in. That causes even more delays. New people are sometimes thrown out on a route with no training. More than 60% of the routes are highly overburdened and not properly counted, causing workers to be underpaid. In addition, carriers are being made to deliver the heaviest packages. It's also crazy. A route that's 60 hours long gets paid a max of 48 hours. The stipend for mileage does not even cover gas money, never mind vehicle maintenance. This used to be a great job. Let's talk about New Hampshire, shall we? I work for the post office in New Hampshire. There are a number of post offices that can't keep up with the new hires. This is because they're overwhelmed with the amount of work and the work they are required to put in. What's more than is that a rural carrier, you could work 13 to 14 hours, but if the route rate is 9.5, you only get paid 9.5. The only exception to that has been the 1st of January, where they changed to straight hourly pay because so many people were either getting sick or calling out or leaving. A lot of people have retired because we were told every day that we must go in. Amazon packages are more important than mail. My frustration is that people have brought stamps that paid for their service, and Amazon should not take priority on that. Yeah. Minnesota. Cold in Minnesota. In our office, unless you have a doctor's note, we are working a minimum 60 hours a week, and we have been going for 5 years. This is solely because of Amazon. We can't keep any new folk because they worked 84.5 hours a week, meaning they hardly ever make it through their probationary period before they quit. The management tells folks they aren't prioritizing Amazon, which is a complete crock. It doesn't matter how many full routes or mail are left behind in our office as long as Amazon is delivered. Then, to get mail delivered, they just force everyone to go in on Sunday and deliver mail plus Amazon. I have to agree that Postmaster General Louis DeJoy is making us look a rural carrier from Iowa. I've been working 6 days. Another one from North Carolina. The system is rigged against the working class. We can't do our job without them, but without us, they wouldn't have a job. We are working wages slaves to management. We are nothing but numbers to them. I've been here 6 years as a RCA and make the same as a new hire, while I expected to do double the work. I'm still not a regular employee. Once I do get promoted to regular, I can't buy back my time, so these 6 years don't count towards service or retirement. Well, I can only ask you guys to simply just talk to your union shop stewards if they weren't busy watching Jay on this social media platform, as they call it. It's not a social media platform. This really is an entertainment. I try to make it entertaining because this is the only out that a lot of people have. But a lot of the stewards don't understand that. You have to have interpersonal personable skills, basically. You have to be able to interact with people on a human level. You can't think just because you have a little position that you're untouchable. Everybody's issue should be considered reasonably. Now, some people have some just really dumb issues. And if their issue is dumb, you need to simply show it to them in writing. And if you can't find it in writing, then it ain't a dumb issue. Some things are common sense and some things aren't. But it's up to the union to make this work. It really is. So when people get upset, and you clearly hear that a ton of people are upset, and Amazon is burdening a lot of people, then somebody needs to step up and say, this is how it's going to change. Instead of just being the lapdogs for management and upper management, our union needs to start fighting for what matters most. And what matters most is the people that pay those union dues. Just an opinion piece, take it for what it's worth. This JH, y'all let me know what you think. Union stewards as well. And if I misspoke at anything, please do tell. The floor is yours. But before you do start writing down there below, there are guidelines. You should click them to see what's placed there. So if you say certain words, it will block you. Not me, it will block you. A lot of people don't get their comments up there for some reason, but I don't have no control over that. All right, it's JH. You have yourself a good day.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.